he's the one fix it. Then naked, no one can. So our brother Tony Burke, he will ask before. So he been in Bangladesh for something, and he visiting Burmese refugee, and he want to talk about the people in Gaza, something he done some help. All you can talk with.
Thank you so much, Sheikh Ridwan. I just want to quickly let you know some of the things that I've been doing over the last couple of months. The first is, once Sheikh Hasina left Bangladesh, Australia had to decide when to send a government minister on Australia's behalf to meet with the new government. And I was the first Australian minister to visit the new government of Bangladesh and meet with Chief Advisor Mohammed Yunus. When I met with Mohammed Yunus, one of the things that he raised with me is that all the visas that people apply for in Bangladesh have been processed in India. And he said, could we please start processing visas in Dhaka, and for me to start an immigration processing centre there as well. And I want you to know I have agreed to do that. And so Bangladeshi visas will no longer all be processed in India. We're going to start processing them in Bangladesh as well.
MashaAllah, thank you. Thank you very much.
I also went down the street past Dhaka University and saw the graffiti, saw the murals of martyrs like Abu Sayyid, to see the murals of a young man who was handing out water and was killed, where his last words were, "Does anyone need water?" And so to be there on the ground is really important. But of course, when we think of Bangladesh, one of the most important parts, or one of the many parts of Bangladesh that the world looks to, is Cox's Bazar, where the situation there for the Rohingyas is probably the worst humanitarian crisis in the world at the moment. 1 million people there with very few facilities and not a lot of hope. No individual country can fix all the problems there, but I guarantee to Chief Advisor Mohammed Yunus that at the moment Australia is taking 300 people a year from Cox's Bazar. We will double the number of Rohingyas we're taking from Cox's Bazar to try not just to do more as Australia, but also to send a message to the world that the world cannot be ignoring the plight of the Rohingyas.
Oh.
Thank
The
you very much.
The final thing I wanted to let you know is where things are up to with the Palestinians who have come to Australia from Gaza. When they came here, they arrived on visitor visas, and a lot of people complained that the Ukrainians who were here were on humanitarian visas, and that gave a pathway to permanency, but we hadn't done the same for Gazans. I want you to know that I have been over the last couple of months, and I've just in my office today got another 100, have been transferring the Palestinians from their visitor visas to humanitarian visas in Australia.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
And the Ukrainians now, they've been on those visas for just over 2 years. They're now transferring to permanent visas, and that's the same visa that I put the Palestinians on. So I know there's always more to be done. I know that there are more people in the world needing help than we are able to help. But I want you to know that Australia is doing more than we were. And the stories that you've told me in the streets of Lakemba about the plight of the Rohingyas, about the challenges in Bangladesh, about the importance of Palestine. And while I haven't been to Gaza, I have been to the West Bank. So I've met with many families on the ground. I wanted you to know where we're up to and the progress is being made, and our conversations don't just stop as conversations, that there are actions that are happening. So I wanted to let you know all of that, and soon, I'll see you on the streets as we always do, and looking forward not long before we'll find ourselves in Ramadan as well, and enjoy spending that blessed month with you. Thank you so much.
And
Thank you very much.
And Eid time will come. Eid time. In the Eid.
You
used to come, but
I will be here for Eid. I will be here for Eid. But before we get to Eid, in advance, I'll be wishing you all a Ramadan Kareem.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for coming. You're getting younger.
What's that?
You're getting younger.
Willie.
You're getting younger.
Getting younger.
Everything you say will be